Hello everybody, I'm Admiral Avokage, and this is another Raid Shadows Legends video. And we have news today. And it was I first seen it from Grumpy Jeff Gaming. We have a new Fragment champion coming out next Friday on July 2nd. He is a Knight Revenant, legendary. He's an HP champion with an affinity for force. They do specifically point out that he will be good for PvE, specifically the Doom Tower boss, Magma Dragon. His A1 has a Provoke, his A2 has an AoE with Provoke, and his A3 has a Leech. And he has a passive where he places a Provoke for each hit. We'll get to that in a minute. And his aura is HP based. So, without further ado, the champion is there. You can see right there. Yeah, he's right there. His name is VERSULF the Grim. His A1 is called Stern Admonishing. It attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a Provoke debuff for one turn. Not very good, but it could come in handy against those champions that have that endless unkillable. Also places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns, equal to 10% of his max HP. His A2, Reign of Sorrow, attacks all enemies. Again, that's an AoE. Places an extra hit on enemies with Stun, Freeze, Fear, True Fear, and Provoke. So, if you do this right, he could probably hit twice. So that's a double hit AoE. That's nice. There is a 75% chance of placing a Leech debuff for 2 turns, and that's on a 4-turn cooldown. Probably, if you book him, it might be 3, it might be 2. So that might be a permanent thing. His A3, Quality Minions. This places a 60% defense increase buff on all allies for 2 turns, and places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Also, that one is on a 5-turn cooldown. If you book him, we're probably looking at about a 4-turn cooldown on that one. Maybe 3. I don't see it being very high. Fragment summons generally tend to be easier, but we'll see. His A4, Infectious Fury, when hit, has a 20% chance of placing a Provoke on the attacker for 1 turn. Occurs once per hit. So if you're hitting him multiple times, there's a 20% chance each time you're going to get that Provoke. So, sounds like this champion is something you want to have lots of accuracy on, which will further increase that 20% on that passive. I don't know what the aura is. That was not, I mean, it's an HP aura, but they don't say what it's supposed to be other than it will scale. It'll be available in all locations. And his damage will scale off of his HP. So you want him to have a high HP if you want him to attack. Because that's Provoke, attack. You want your enemies to have those. So you actually want him to go second. To make sure, your enemies are like stunned or have Provoke on them. So when you hit them with that A2, might be a dead wave. I think you might be able to hit him. This will be a good champion for Arena if you can get the proper debuffs in place before he hits that A2. So he might be a champion you want to go 3rd on your list, or on your, as far as speed goes. And you want your first 2 to be your debuffers that hit that Stun, Fear, and Freeze. Maybe even Provoke if you got that too. And then that way he hits them twice. So that's all I've got today. I wanted to do a quick video on that. I want to thank you for coming by, checking out the news video I've sent out. Please like, subscribe. I'll put out more as time allows. Until next time, be kind to each other, be nice to each other. I'll catch you on the next one.